Of course. What I'd like to do first, though, is let your audience know a little bit about what ARM is. ARM develops the technology and the architecture of microprocessors and microcontrollers. We license that technology to our partners, who then manufacture the silicon and produce devices that we all use every day, from smartphones and tablets to medical devices, devices in cars, healthcare field, pretty much anywhere computing is found. On the education side then, we have an ecosystem of roughly 1,500 partners, and so through that ecosystem we encompass a lot of today's technology in the semiconductor industry, and we've seen the need to bring that technology into education so that today's students graduate with the latest understanding of the latest technology out there and are ready for the workforce. Specifically within our educational efforts, we have the ARM University program, which develops educational material for professors that we offer for free. And then we also have ARM Education Media, our digital publishing arm that, we also have ARM Education Media, our digital publishing group that develops eFirst textbooks and online resources that students then can use to supplement the materials we have in the education kits. So the ARM University program has developed a set of education kits, we call them. This is a set of teaching materials for a semester-long course. The materials are developed by academics for academics. They include a complete set of lecture slides and notes, labs, tests, solutions, the code for the labs, all of this material ready out of the box for a semester-long course. It's developed with our partners for specific development boards for students, and we bundle those with 100 floating licenses of ARM software development tools. So these are Kyle MDK Pro or DS5 or Embed. We provide these kits for free to academics for teaching purposes. We currently cover 10 courses in the electrical and computer engineering curriculum, everything from embedded systems to system-on-chip design, real-time operating systems, graphics and gaming, robotics, mechatronics, digital signal processing, and so on. So as a result of adoption of our education kits around the world in universities, we've heard from academics that they'd like to see some student-facing materials that supplement the teaching materials we've developed. So we created ARM Education Media to develop eFirst textbooks and online materials that map into our education kits. So we currently have 8 online courses mapping into the 10 education kits that we have. We're in the development phase for additional courses as well as kits. And then we have our first our first textbook on embedded systems design, and are in the process of developing more of those books. These are available now directly to students. Can be purchased individually or through campus-wide site licenses. The textbooks are available in a number of sources, and the online material has been adopted at various universities around the world. So at ECEDHA, we brought some samples of hardware that are in our education kits. So as I mentioned, the education kits include a number of labs. Many of these have capstone projects at the end of the course, and so we brought a couple of examples of that to show the actual hardware aspect of the education kits. We also brought, from ARM Education Media, we brought our first textbook on embedded systems, and we brought material on our online courses as well as our education kits. We also brought are showcasing a new education kit that was just released. So we've had kits on basic system-on-chip design, but we recently released one based on a new partner board that's relatively low cost. And so we have one that's from Numato Labs for under $50. We think this is a breakthrough in terms of controlling overall costs of the educational materials. We're continually updating our educational materials, both the education kits as well as the online materials. We have a 4-year revamp cycle to make sure that our material is always current. So I encourage you to check out our website at arm.com/education. You can see the offerings of the university program as well as ARM Education Media. We encourage you to register for the programs so we can provide updates as they become available. And then also on that site, you can look through our offerings and request a donation of our education kits.